So there's a part of me that it's strange for me to review this film because this is a film that I've always wanted to watch. And it's not that it was excuse me, it's not that it was hard for me to watch, trying to find it, but or because you can watch it online, but I really wanted to own it, and that's sort of how I am. Like if I really want to own something, I try to own it before I watch it. Because if my interest is really high, I might as well just buy it. And I spent more than I wanted to on this film, but I am the proud owner of the Martyrs unrated DVD. Uh, and I've just wanted to watch this for a while. I heard this is one of the most messed up films that you can watch, and I wanted to be the judge of that because I have seen a lot of messed up films. I have seen so many messed up films. I might even make a video about how many messed up films that I have seen, or maybe a top five of the most messed up films. Is Martyrs the most messed up film I've ever seen? No. No, that definitely goes to Solo. Is it one of the most messed up films I've ever seen? No. No, I'm going to be completely honest. It's not. Um, I a film to me, it's not the blood, it's not the gore, it's nothing like that you know sort of messes with my head. It is more so psychological, real life trauma that sort of affects me. One of the things that bothers me when I watch a film that really gets under my skin, is something that's very believable that could happen in real life, knowing that it's probably going on now. Martyrs did not do that for me. Because even then, Martyrs, while it definitely still could happen, it was still somewhat of a stretch. Solo, which I know it's a piss poor comparison, but Solo is not a stretch. That happens, and it's probably happening right now, and that's kind of what just completely just bothers me. The Vanishing, the original The Vanishing that came out in the 80s, that film is absolutely terrifying. That film is absolutely terrifying. Just because it can happen, and it happens every day. It happens multiple times every day. So when I was hearing about Martyrs being one of the most disturbing films of all time, my hopes got up. Not because I want to see that, but because films like that make me feel something. And it just, reminds me why I love film so much. Uh, and that's why I don't want to. I don't want to diss this film too hard because my expectations were not met, and I think that's just because of how many people were talking about this film and like, oh, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. Uh, the thing that I enjoyed the most about Martyrs was its ending. I think Martyrs had one of the most ambiguous endings ever, and if there's anything that messes me up, it would be Martyrs endings. Yes, Martyrs ending is Solo level. It is Vanishing level, but it is not. The rest of the film leading to that just wasn't really worth it for me. Like it just wasn't. And I hate to say that. Now, it is an interesting premise. Basically this girl has been in captivity for so long and she escapes and she basically gets revenge on the people that did it, and you're sort of watching her cope with that in a very weird way. That's basically what the film is about. There's also other stuff, but I don't want to spoil it because don't go into this film thinking it's the most messed up film you're ever going to watch, and you will come out of this film probably saying, wow, that was the most messed up film I've ever seen, because I expected it to be a lot worse. And all the funny thing is too is The Vanishing was a French film, and this is also a French film as well. Make sure you do not check out the recent one that came out, the one that's the Americanized version, because I've heard that it is not as good as the original. So make sure you stay clear of that. But yeah, I usually, if I'm not really a big fan of the film, I'll usually put it in the what I've watched, throughout the whole month. But not saying that like the what I've been watching videos that I make are films that I don't like. That's not the case at all. Most of them I love. It's just I usually try not to hound on films because I understand how hard it is to get a film made, and I understand the difficulties that come with it. Um, Martyrs, is it a messed up good time? Sure, if you go into the film thinking that. But I personally just didn't think it was the most messed up film ever. And I personally didn't think it was one of the most messed up films ever. But with that said, check it out yourself. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up and maybe subscribe. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. And I'll see you guys next time.